Valentine's Day is right around the corner. Are you guys ready? Whether you're celebrating with Bae, a group of friends, opt out of celebrating, or are celebrating Valentine's Day, I want you to remember yourself during this season of love, which is why I created this video. Today, I'm going to share with you 3 gifts, and these are to gift yourselves, #self-love, that will get you through this love season and beyond. So let's get started. We're going to begin by taking a couple of deep breaths. Now, if you're more comfortable keeping your eyes open, you can do that. If not, join me as I close my eyes, and we're going to take a deep breath in. I'm going to hold it for about 2 seconds. And as you exhale slowly, push the air out, and I want you to imagine your body relaxing. Relax your jaw, drop your shoulders, relax your gut. And we're going to do that one more time. Deep breath in. Hold it 2 seconds or 5 seconds. And as you exhale slowly, once again, imagine your body relaxing. Relax your jaw, drop your shoulders, relax your gut. I feel more relaxed already. What about you? All right, fam, I have a question for you all. How many of you anxiously go about the daily grind of life? You know what I mean? You hop out of bed early in the morning or later in the morning, and you buzz through task after task before falling into an exhausted heap at the end of the day. I know I've been guilty many times over. But then the natural question is, how do we remedy this? How do we prevent this from happening in the future? One answer comes in the form of one of my favorite quotes by Dr. Amit Ray. If you want to conquer the anxiety of life, live in the moment, live in the breath. It seems like this concept of being present or living in the moment and living in the breath has taken Gen Z by storm, and the millennials. It's taken our generations by storm, but what does it actually mean, and why is it important to our success and our happiness? Well, I can tell you, when I remember to be present, it helps me calmly respond to situations that arise within me. So I am kinder, more patient, more tolerant, less judgmental of myself. And I'm also able to express gratitude, which of course we know that gratitude attracts an abundance of goodness into our lives. Now, when I am those things to myself, I find that it attracts more of the same into my life. Not only that, but also I'm able to view other people through those same lenses. I truly believe the relationship that I have with myself, the relationship that you have with yourself, is one of the most important that you can nourish. Why? The relationship that I have with myself, the relationship that you have with yourself, directly impacts the integrity of every other relationship that you seek to have in life. So remember that. When you are more kind to yourself, it helps you to be more kind to others. When you're more patient with yourself, it helps you be more patient with others. When you are more tolerant, when you forgive yourself, you're then better able to forgive others that are in your life. What does being present actually mean for me? It means that I stay in the moment. Not just, my body is here, my body is present, but my mind is not on some cosmic adventure. It's right here in the moment. And when I feel my brain, going on that adventure, I just kind of reel it in and I affirm myself, I affirm the moment. I might say something like, I am light, I'm love, I'm wellness, I'm at peace. This moment holds everything that I need. Stay in the moment. I'm grateful for this moment. I might say something like that. Also, I might take a few deep breaths like we did at the top of this video. That's how I stay in the moment. And that's what being present means to me, and that's how it affects me. All right, fam, I really want us to remember that yesterday has passed, tomorrow has not yet come. All we truly have is this moment right here. So let's make it our best, all right? Whether you've got a loaded itinerary plan for the holiday or you're gonna be alone, chilling, maxing, relaxing, all cool, I want you to remember to give yourself the gift of a breath. All right, let's hop into gift number 2, which is my absolute favorite, and that is trip not, remember the second agreement. Not too long ago, someone I know posted some not so cryptic messages on social media, and the first thing that came to my mind was, hold up, wait a minute now, wait a minute. Firstly, secondly, additionally, furthermore, here's the proof. In conclusion, but I stopped myself and I said, you know what, Shaquala, this ain't even about you. Don't trip. remember the second agreement, which is don't take anything personal. And that comes from this gem of a book, The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. Don't take anything personally. I'm sure we've all heard the adage that what a person says is a reflection of themselves. It has nothing to do with you. So I want to read just a little bit from the chapter, Don't Take Anything Personally. It says, even when a situation seems so personal, even if others insult you directly, it has nothing to do with you. What they say, what they do, and the opinions they give are according to the agreements they have in their own minds. All right, fam, repeat after me. I will not take anything personally. It has nothing to do with me. All right? Don't take anything personally. You see, what another person feels, what another person expresses, has everything to do with them. Their worldview, their perspective, their insecurities, their fears. It has nothing to do with you. I'm going to read one of my favorite sentences from this same chapter, Don't Take Anything Personally. And it says, if you keep this agreement, you can travel around the world with your heart completely open and no one can hurt you. You can say, I love you, without fear of being ridiculed or rejected. You can ask for what you need. You can say yes, or you can say no, whatever you choose, without guilt or self-judgment. You can choose to follow your heart always. Then you can be in the middle of hell and still experience inner peace and happiness. You can stay in your state of bliss and hell will not affect you at all. So whatever you've got going on this season, I want you to remember, I'm reminding myself to preserve your bubble of peace. You don't got to show up to every argument you're invited to, all right? Preserve your peace bubble. Let's hop into gift number 3. The third gift is feel without judgment. Now, I'm going to be honest. This one is a biggie for me because throughout my preteen years, my teenage, very young adult years, I was taught to distrust my feelings. I was taught that negative feelings, which basically were quantified as feelings of loneliness, frustration, anger, hurt, were wrong. When I turned 26, I had an identity crisis. I had no idea who I was. I was unable to tap into normal human responses to the varying circumstances in my life. I felt really confused and honestly, I felt like I was going crazy. But then I read some books, a lot of books, and I began therapy. Presently, I'm on this journey of accepting myself, which includes accepting my emotions. And something that I've learned while on this journey is that feelings matter. Oh my gosh, who knew? Who knew? Mind blown. But really they do, fam. Your feelings matter. They are important. They make up a very unique emotional side of us. And when we push those feelings and emotions away, we lose a really important side of us. The interesting thing, though, about those repressed feelings is that they don't go away. They linger and they manifest themselves in the form of indigestion, acne, insomnia, anxiety, depression. Any of these sound familiar? Something that I often repeat to myself that's helped me on this journey is feelings come, feelings go, let them flow. Now, what does this mean? It means that while we want to acknowledge every emotion and while we want to reserve a non-judgmental space for our emotions, we don't want to be controlled or held hostage by those emotions. We want to acknowledge our emotions in a non-judgmental way, take the appropriate action, and then release those feelings and let them go so that we can be present and live in the moment. As we're in this season of love and beyond, I want us to remember that we matter. Our emotions matter. They should not be ignored. Let's acknowledge them and then let's let them flow. Thanks, fam, for watching. I will catch you tomorrow with 2 more self-love gifts. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the family. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss a single video. And I will catch you tomorrow. Peace and love. Remember, you're the best.